Alright. Yes, boys. Let's fucking go. Wait a minute, cause there's this thing playing. I'm not even gonna start talking about this, but yes, boys, let's go now. Today, let me just first a quick little introduction before we get into the real shit. Now, hope you're hearing me good. You should be, because this is my mic from the headphones. Now, bro, just back from the gym. To be honest, like from the gym to home, it's like 2 minutes away. I've been rushing home to get to, because I've been listening to, let me show you, bro. Let me fucking show you. I've been listening to this guy, okay? So this guy, Lux Persian. He has a school community which I'm a part of, and I've been listening to a live recording from him. So this motherfucker, bro, he's a G from the UK. I've been listening to a recording from him, you know, and I'm super hyped because ready to rock, bro. I mean, his community, he has a lot of shit, whatever. Now, and I'm ready to rock, you know. And my plan was, because yesterday I was listening to another recording from his as well, and my plan was to really just like have structured videos, make a couple of structured videos. But honestly, fuck that shit, bro. You know why? Because let me tell you this. The best advice I've got, bro, the best pieces of advice, the best pieces of knowledge, the best pieces of information of the stuff that's most and that's been most eye-opening for me, let me tell you this, was stuff I never thought would be eye-opening for me. The best advice I've got, bro, you know where I've got it? I've got it from, for example, some random podcast and minute 43, 52 seconds in, and this guy says something, you know, exceptional, something out of this universe, you know? That's the best advice I've got. The best advice I've got is going somewhere, you know, on a family gathering thing where I really don't want to go, whatever, but I go anyways. I'm feeling like shit, whatever, and then after an hour and a half feeling like shit there at this family gathering I don't want to be at, I observe something and I make an observation that gives me a light bulb moment, gives me such a great idea. Out of this idea comes this and that, you know. So if you don't have the discipline to sit and watch a yap from me and watch a rant from me, then it's on you guys, because you know you not listening to your wise boy Sasho, it's on you. I'm telling you, on every single YouTube video where it's been like exactly to the point, 9 minutes long, with all the cuts, whatever, proper headline, proper thumbnail, so you can get your attention, it's been like 2 little tips, shit, nothing, doesn't change anything, you know. So why do I have all this energy, all this ambition, bro? Like, what is this video gonna be about? Is it life advice? What is it about? I don't know, but I'm a content machine. So we are gonna head into a direction and figure it out. Now, first of all, what have I been listening to? I've been listening to this guy. Wait, let me talk. How do we do this? Okay, we won't do it like this. Whatever. So I've been listening to this guy. Hope you hear me well. I've been listening to this guy. His name is Lux Persian, as I said. And it's been a basically live call recording on mastery, on dating mastery or something like that. And I'm sitting there thinking, what is he talking about? Oh, of course, he's talking about belief. Why is it belief, bro? Why is it always belief? What the fuck is with this belief and confidence that everybody talks about? How do you do that? Bro, I'm gonna tell you how do you do that, because first thing, and I've had videos like this, I've had a video literally giving you life advice. Here it is, bro. Number 1, reality transurfing. Number 2, commit. Now we're gonna give you another life advice video. So, bro, let me tell you. Literally, believe. I hope it's written like this. Believe, bro. This And this is all you need in life, bro. This and this is all you need in life. Because this feeds into this, and this feeds into this. And the cycle goes on and on and on. This, bro, this belief and fucking momentum. Oh my goodness, how far you can go with these two. It's like, us men, we all want the same stuff, bro. You know, we all want, in the end of the day, we are simple, to be honest. We all want the same fucking stuff. We all want, like, to be recognized, you know, to be recognized, to be loved, whatever. We are all ambitious. We all want to be better than others, you know. We all want to be special. We all want to be, what is the word in English? Be adored by women, you know, have lots of women, be a leader, you know, lead, literally. We all want the same stuff as a man, bro. Like, rich, powerful, I don't know, what else? You know? We all want the same stuff. Good family, resources, doesn't matter, bro. All these things, but they're basically the same, you know? These are the stuff men want. Like, we want to be loved, to be respected. We want to have power, to have resources, to have the ability to provide, have money. We want to be special, we want to be different, we want to differentiate ourselves from everybody else. We want to stand out, we want to lead. And now every single one of us has his different ways of doing that, you know, with careers and whatnot. Somebody maybe wants to be a businessman and an entrepreneur, and with the internet these past 5-10 years, whatever, it's being an entrepreneur and being a businessman, whatever, it's being pedestalized, you know the word, pedestalized, whatever. But let me tell you this, being an entrepreneur, it's not the means of all. Or what is the phrase? Means of all end. Like, let me see, means of all end. Phrase. Means by all end. How's the phrase, bro? Fuck. A means to an end. Something you do not because it's the goal itself. A means to an end. Nah. A means of all end. Whatever. You know the phrase, bro. If you don't know it, I don't know. Go fuck yourself. Kidding, of course. But nah, I can't speak right now. But it's not the means to all end. Yeah, that's the one. It's not the means to all end. Now, there's lots of other things you can do, bro. Like, you can be a fucking traveler, bro. There are these guys running through Africa and climbing all the highest mountains in Asia. There are these guys solo climbing. There's like a sportsman, like, you know, I'm the best in the world at tennis, I'm the best in the world at football, whatever. There are politicians, bro. There are mafia guys. Like, there's all these basically different directions we as men may take to, or basically, if this is let me see how to do it. If this is us, if this is the men, if this illustralizes all men, this is us, bro. Let me put biceps on us. This is us. Basically, there's all these different paths to get, bro, to basically the same stuff. This stuff right here that we talked about. All these different paths to get here, you know? All these different ways to get there. Like, you know, here is politics, bro. Here is like sports. Here is whatever. Depending what time, what country you live in, what family and class you were born at, etc. But in the end of the day, We're all the same. People in general, we're all pretty similar. That's another thing you need to understand. Like, bro, you're not gonna, find the warm water. I don't know if there is an expression like that in English, in Bulgarian it is, but everything has already, like, everything, bro, has already been tried, experienced, whatever. You're not doing anything revolutionary, The ideas you have in your head, the thoughts you have in your head, the doubts you have in your head, bro. A lot of men before you have had them for thousands of years. We don't really know how long people have been here, how many people there has been before us. If we don't really know if modern history, the way we know it, is true. We don't know shit, bro. Because there is theories that we come from the monkeys and the Big Bang and whatever. And it's like we've been here for, I don't know, 50,000 years or whatever however long monkeys turn into humans. Doesn't matter. Then there's theories like, bro, there's guys going in Tibet and in Asia and in India in the mountains, and they're finding it, and they're finding these like 20, 30, 50, 100-meter tall men meditating in the mountains, like, alive, but that at the same time, these men just meditating like that, like 50-meter tall men, bro, meditating. There's theories like that. Of course, there's, God, I'm Christian myself, etc. So we don't really know shit, bro. And all this, the fact that we don't know shit, like we don't know shit, this fact, bro, needs to, the only logical conclusion to this is stop taking everything so serious. This is like a guide to live as a man, bro. Stop taking everything so serious. Because it's not, bro. Stop taking everything so serious. Literally. You don't know shit, like... And, you getting depressed is a symptom of you taking everything serious, and of like you feeling like you matter, you feeling like you're important, you feeling like doesn't fucking matter, bro. So many men have lived before us, like so many men will probably, I don't know, live after us. Maybe it's all a simulation. We don't really know anything, bro. Again, we don't know shit. We don't know what is this consciousness we are living in. We don't know what is God. We only know what we know. Like, you only know what you know, and you don't know what you don't know. Like, bro, come on, universal truths. All this, the first thing you need to do is stop worrying, stop panicking, stop getting frustrated, etc. Like, you're not a woman, bro. Maybe you're in school, maybe you're 15 years old, I don't know. Like, you getting frustrated that some teacher expelled you, you getting frustrated or starting to worry that some teacher left you to repeat the year or whatever. Oh no, now you have to take the class again. Come on, do you want to sound like that? Because that's literally what you're sounding like every time you start complaining. Stop complaining, that's the next thing, but we're gonna go into it in a second. Complaining. Come on, bro. You're a man. Nothing like that. You can't worry, you can't be frustrated, you can't... you need to always be in control, bro. Your mother or some girl, Because to be honest, girls are the best at annoying you. The girls are the best at, making you lose control. You're a man, which means you don't get frustrated. You don't lose control over the situation. You don't get emotions like act for you. You can't get angry, go fucking punch somebody in the face, destroy something, and then go, yeah, I got mad. Sorry, bro, I got mad. You can't do that. That's the first lesson. Like, take control. Like, no, be in control. Don't let emotions run you, Don't get emotions run you. Don't let emotions run you. Nothing is personal. Always calm. Because when you're calm, bro, you're in control of the situation. The moment you let your emotions, you lose. Always calm. That's the first thing. Alright? Next thing, complaining. About hardship. Like complaining, moaning, yawning. I don't know if there is a word like that, bro. Crying. It's not fair. Excuses. Oh yeah, excuses, bro. Fucking excuses. All this stuff, you forget about it. All of this, you forget about every single one of these things. Why? Again, because you're a man. You're a man. Remember that. All of this, no. Instead, bro, all of this, you replace it with, you understand that everything happens for a reason, bro. Every L is a lesson. You learn that. Something bad, like life is all about up and down. That's life. You understand that, bro? You understand that for something good to happen, something bad needs to happen. Like all life is an endless cycle, an endless up, down, up, down. Something bad happens, and because from this bad thing, something good is born, and from this good thing, something bad is born. It's literally like that. Life, bro. Life. Let me tell you about life. It's like that. Always, always, always. Maybe like that, maybe like that. You see the charts? This is life, bro. This is fucking life. It's like that. Now, after we cleared these two things, stop worrying, stop panicking, stop, you are in control, you're a man. And then, stop complaining, moaning, and excusing yourself. Because, oh yeah, I forgot to ask, crucial. You are responsible for everything that happens to you. You need to be a man that happens to life, not a man that life happens to him. After you understand these things, bro, we go to the next. Belief and momentum is everything. Like after that, you need to understand that you can choose. You have the choice, bro. You have the choice because you take responsibility for everything, and because you're responsible for everything, you have the choice of how to live your life. You write your life. And now, the only thing that separates this from reality to not reality is by you believing it. Because, bro, Of course, it sounds absurd. Of course, if you've lived, especially if you're like above 25 years old, bro, if you're above 25 years old, if you're above 30 years old, no, above 25 is enough. If you're above 25 years old, bro, you are already, you you are already being checked by reality. And you know how hard life is. You know how shit life is. You know how everything shits in your face all the time. You understand that now. And life and the system is like literally, this is the system and life. Imagine it's a boot, bro. Let me draw it for you. I'm a visual learner, as you can see. This is life, bro. You know. And this is you. It's literally, bro, like banging you, like bam, 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 until you become a pancake. Until you become a fucking pancake. This is what life does to you. So if you're above 25 years old, it's very easy for you to get reality checked. You are being reality checked in real time. You understand how hard everything is. You understand how hard progress actually is. You understand how hard change actually is. You understand how difficult things actually are. Unless you think otherwise. Because the truth is, bro, the truth is that it's all about belief and mindset. And nobody really understands this. Everybody says it, but nobody really understands it. To be fair, to be completely fair, probably I don't really understand it. Probably Sashu in 10 years, looking back to Sashu now at 18 years old, Sashu in 10 years would understand belief and mindset way more than I understand it now. But we gotta work with what we have. And everybody starts from somewhere. Everyone starts somewhere. So don't let that scare you off or something like that. Demotivate you. But it's literally about mindset and belief, bro. Because what differentiates person with normal life with person with an exceptional life? Like it's all their action, because it's not that hard. No, bro. Everything is the fact that life is so hard makes it so easy at the same time. Because another universal thing you need to understand is duality, bro. Duality. And this is something you really need to tap into. And this is another concept you need to understand. Explain duality. Duality means that two completely opposite things can exist at the same time. Here it is. Duality means that two opposite or contrasting forces exist at the same time and then define or depend on each other. Literally, bro. Two opposite things exist at the same time and they depend on each other. They depend on each other. This means that if duality means that two opposite forces, bro, exist at the same time and they fucking depend on each other. Two opposite forces. Let me make that visual for you. Two opposite forces exist at the same time and depend on each other. And because of this thing, bro, because of this fucking thing, because of duality, because of this, like, as hard it is to get rich, it's just as easy. You know, maybe that doesn't sound grammatically correct in English, but I hope you get my thought. You know, as rare it is for you, as unrealistic for you is to be exceptional, it's just as, basically, do you get me? as unrealistic it is for you to be exceptional, it's just as realistic to do that. It's just as realistic. Because truly, bro, it's all about belief. Only 1 in 100, only 1 in 1,000, 1 in 1,000,000, bro, will actually become exceptional. Only 1 in 1,000,000 will actually become exceptional. And of course, that's like it's not objective at all. That's a pretty subjective thing, you know. What does it mean to stand out? Maybe I live in a village with 200 people and I'm the one with the biggest mustache. Maybe I stand out there. Maybe I'm the smartest there, you know. It's not an objective thing at all. But still we need to somehow measure it. Because when you look at all the successful people, bro, it's like as much as they can succeed and as much as they have positive qualities as kids and whatever they're gifted, they're talented, they have exactly the same amount of like let me get my thoughts a little. They have exactly the same amount of flaws about them. Everything is absolutely equal, bro. Everything in this life is absolutely equal, basically. As much as you can succeed, you can fail. You know, as much talent as you have, exactly as much flaws. Because everything is balanced in the universe. Everything is fucking balanced, bro. I need you to understand this. Everything is balance. Balance is another key lesson in life. Balance. Everything revolves around balance. Everything revolves around balance. Everything revolves around equilibrium. Everything revolves about equilibrium, bro. Like, in life there's never true equilibrium. In life there's never true alignment. I'm showing you what life is. It's like, okay, this is equilibrium. We always kind of miss it, like we go too much in one direction, too much in the other direction, too much in one direction, too much in the other direction, trying and striving for this one. So what happens is, it's like, if this is equilibrium here, we're always like kinda here and then kinda here. It's like this swing motion. Literally, there is this swing motion, bro. That always happens. What this means is, there is no true objectivity in your life. You can't say, how do I put this into words? Basically, the only defining factor that decides and defines what your life is gonna be, who you are gonna be, how are you gonna live your life, what is gonna happen in your life, is, yes, of course, external things, whatever, there's always external things, but we don't have control over them, so we don't really think about them. Because you have as much potential to succeed as everybody else. You have as much talent and whatever to succeed as everybody else. We all have like as much good things you have about you. You have exactly the same amount of bad things about you. Everything is in balance. Everything is in equilibrium. This means that the higher your chances to succeed, the higher your chances to lose, basically. Everybody has the same amount. And yes, you can say everybody starts differently, and you can say, bro, it's clear that you haven't lived enough to be speaking these things. Like, it's clear that you haven't been reality checked. As I'm saying here, a pancake, bro. It's clear that you haven't been reality checked, whatever. This is true, bro. Because if I speak to my father, when I tell him these things, he's like, yeah, it's clear that you haven't been reality checked enough. Because he's been reality checked, bro. He's been trying to do it like me for 20 years. He hasn't succeeded. That's life. Who knows if you're gonna succeed or not? And that's subjective, of course. But I'm beating around the bush now. We're back here. Belief and mindset. I was trying to explain to you why belief and mindset are truly everything. Because your belief and mindset changes your perception of life. And now you're gonna understand that it's not about confidence, it's about perception. Now you're gonna understand that everything is about perception. Like, what belief and confidence do is they change your perception and other people's perception. Because there's no really an objective reality. There's just a perception of it. There's no truth, bro. Like, truth? There's no such things. Maybe God knows the truth. Maybe God, our God, bro, maybe he knows what truth is. You know? God knows what truth is. All of us, bro, we have no idea. All of us, we have perception. Here on Earth, we have perception. This is what truth is transformed into. Basically here. This is what truth is transformed into. On Earth. It's transformed into perception. That's a very shitty arrow, wait. It's transformed into perception. And belief and mindset change perception. Because perception can be, it's not a constant, you know. This is not a constant. Not a constant. This can be changed. This, bro, can be changed. And this is where the actual truth in life comes from. Now you're gonna ask, how do I do it? How do I change it? How do I have the life I wanna have? And I'm gonna tell you. It's back to the fucking basics, everybody. It's back to the fucking basics. You've heard from every single one. You've heard from your father. You've heard from the guy on the TV. You've heard from the actor that's made it out of the hood. You've heard it from the, I don't know, bro, from Donald Trump. You heard it from Andrew Tate, from the self-improvement gurus and YouTubers and content creators out there. It's all about the same stuff. It's about, you know, decide what you want. Choose your life. Choose who you want to be. Have a think, you know, think about that, really think about it. And this is gonna change as you change as a person, you know. Your goals, your dreams, your aspirations are gonna change with you. The more you involve and the more you progress, these things are gonna progress too. So it's a process, and everything is a moving process. Nothing in life is moving, bro. Life is moving. You are moving. Nothing is constant. Everything is in motion. Because everything is energy. And energy is always moving. Have motion too, bro. Have motion too. You know, motion is a great word. I like it actually. I like the word motion a lot. So this is the first step. Decide what you want. Choose your life. Choose who you want to be, bro. Really. This is, you can't really do anything without it, because based on this, we put everything else into place. And we build and construct everything else. After you decide what you want, you choose your life, who you want to be. I've decided, bro, I want to be a leader. I decided I want to be rich. Why do I want to be rich? Because my family isn't rich, and when I was younger, my parents struggled with money, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to see them struggle with money. I don't want to see my kids struggle with money. I really don't want myself to be struggling with money. So it's like it's called complex. It's like because of this child trauma, now I want to be rich. There's nothing wrong about it. I've chosen that I want to be a leader and I want to lead because I think I'll be good at it. I've chosen that I want to travel because I love adventure. I love nature. Why do I love nature? Because from young, my mother and my grandma, they led me into nature, and we went to the mountains and hikes with them. And my mother was reading to me a lot when I was a child. She was like reading me books, and he was talking with me a lot. And this basically made me curious and aware how big the world actually is. So now I want to adventure. Now I want to travel everywhere. Now I want to see all these things. I understand how vast and big the world is. I can't be trapped by one country, one government. I can't do that, bro. So I've chosen my life, I've chosen that I like online business because it aligns with this, whatever. I'm getting excited by conquerors and I'm getting excited by founders. So, subsequently, I want to be an entrepreneur. And I am an entrepreneur. I want to build companies. I want to get ideas into reality. This is what I want to do. This is what excites me. This is what aligns with my vision, with me as a person, with what I want my life to look like and what my life looks like. Because another thing, just a quick side note, time is man-made, bro. Like, in the universe, there's no time like we know it. Basically, everything happens at the same time. If I have to be honest, bro, everything happens simultaneously. Everything happens simultaneously. I don't know how the word is written. And past, present, and future happen at the same time. We just can't understand or fathom it. So, if everything happens at the same time, we don't have this one, and we certainly don't have this one. All we have is this. After you decide this, whatever you want to call it, your identity, your vision, etc., the next step is to make a plan. You make a plan, steps. Me, I'm a very structured person, so this helps me a lot, and this is a big part of my life. This helps me, and this means a lot to me. Like, plan your day, your week, your month, your year, your decade, and you plan it in a way where everything is aligned to to what? To this. You know why everything is aligned to this? Because we don't do things we don't want the outcome of. We don't do things we don't want the outcome of. It's really simple. It's that simple, to be honest. We don't do things we don't want the outcome of. It's not hard. Literally telling you, let me show you what my days look like, bro. Planning my days every day. What happens? Bam, 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 bam. I wake up here, I brush my teeth and I do push-ups, then I go read in the park for a bit, then I start with work here, then I eat here, then I book calls here, then I do work here, then I have a workout here, then I eat, then I have dinner here, you know, a call here, a call there, whatever. Plan my weeks, I plan my days, subsequently I plan my weeks, you know, and I plan my months. Here is the next 6 months. I have a plan for the next 6 months, bro. Here is exactly what's gonna happen next month. I already know all the things I need to accomplish in the next month, all the things that will happen, how they will happen, etc. etc. I know all of this. You know? I know this month is gonna be traveling, whatever. Like, I'm 2 months ahead. Basically, bro. And you need to be, actually, you need to be hard on yourself with this. So, when it comes to the plan, an important thing is you don't let other people like walk over you. An important notice. Note. Important. Important. You don't let others walk over you. You prioritize this. And this comes actually into step 3. This transitions perfectly into step 3, which is stick to it. You stick to it. You fucking stick to it. After you decide, bro, what's gonna happen, then you make the plan. How are you gonna get there? You don't need that much of a detailed plan, to be honest. You only need a destination, because God and the universe takes care of the rest. They know better than you. God knows better than you. But thing is, you stick to it. You stick to the daily actions you set to yourself. You know, basically, you say something, you do it, no matter how you feel. Of course, this is, now you're gonna say, Sasho, this is basic shit, come on, this is like a Cristiano Ronaldo motivational speech on YouTube, you know? New year, new me motivational speech on YouTube. Yeah, bro, it is. But the most cliche things are true. That's why they're cliche. And this is the hardest part, bro. Like, yeah, you may be lazy to really sit down and think what you want. You may be lazy to make a plan and steps and think through it, but this is where actual action comes into place. This is where you need to do it. This is where you need to stick to it. This is where most people fall off. You know, most people fall off from here. There, bro, they're fucking dead. And then they wonder why they don't have the life they want. Because they don't stick to it. You know, bro? Most give up here. Not give up here. You know, because they don't stick to it. I'm gonna link you a very good video by Andrew Tate. Iron Mindset. Tate, something like that. There is a course, bro. There is a course. Mastering the G Mindset. I think it's this one. Bro. It's like basically the 4 tenets of a G Mindset. It's like you decide something, then you stick to it. Like you say something, it happens. Watch this, bro. Watch this. You know, mastering the G Mindset. I can put a link in the bio of this video if you want. You stick to it. Because when you stick to it, bro, when you fucking stick to it, you know what happens? What is step number 4? Step number 4, bro, is momentum appears. Momentum. This is what happens. And this is the magic. This, bro, this is all the fucking magic. I don't know, imagine these are stars, bro. This is fucking glowing, this is magic. This is the real deal. Momentum. Fucking momentum. Have you ever wondered why for some people it's always easier? For some people it always goes their way. Some people always have it better than you. Whatever. This is why. Momentum and belief. We get back to the momentum and belief, bro. This is why. Momentum, belief. This is motion. Because the more momentum you gather, the more you start to believe in it. Start to wait, yeah, because the more momentum you have, momentum literally makes things easier. The most common example, imagine a wheel, bro. You're pushing something, imagine a wheel. The more you push like a wheel, bro, on the road, your bike wheel, whatever, a tire. In the beginning, it's hard because from stopped, it needs to get going. But once it's already going, bro, it's just going on its own. If you ever rode a car, you know that the most economical, what is it called? The most economical, the regime in the car where you're not using any fuel whatsoever is when you're at like 100 kilometers an hour. It's not when you're with 20 kilometers an hour. Actually, with 20 kilometers an hour, you're using way more fuel and energy and electricity than when you're going at 100 kilometers an hour. Because when you're at 100 kilometers an hour, the movement itself drives the car. The movement itself fuels the car. You don't need to push down the gas pedal. You don't need to push down, because what does the gas pedal do? The gas pedal pushes fuel into the engine. And the things that move in the engine start to move faster because of the fuel, you know. But you don't need that once you're going at 100 kilometers an hour. This is what momentum does. Momentum makes everything easier. If you're just starting to go to the gym, bro, you're gonna train 1 year, 2 years. For the first 2 years, you're not gonna see any progress, bro. For the first 1-2 years, you train hard, you eat right, you do everything right. And you're gonna look at your friend who's barely exercising, eating like shit, not sleeping, and he will be in better shape and he'll be stronger than you. Just because he's been training for 5, 6, 7 years. You see somebody who's trained for 10 years, bro, their body is not going anywhere. All they need to do is maybe 1 workout a week, and they'll stay exactly in the same shape. They won't get fatter or whatever. Their strength won't go down because they have momentum. Somebody with millions of dollars is not gonna go broke just like that. He has momentum, bro. Like, once you have momentum, you're not thinking about it. Momentum is the magic in life. Momentum is really everything. Momentum is what is when actual progress happen. Everything before that, it's fucking struggle. It's fucking nightmare. It's a nightmare, I'm telling you. Till you get the tire, bro. You're this guy and you're pushing the tire. Till you get the tire, bro. Till you get it moving. It's a nightmare and it's hard till you get it moving. But once you get it moving, bro, and faster moving and faster and faster and faster, this is where real progress happens. Because everything before that, you know, you put 10 times the effort, basically, 10 times the effort, and you get out maybe 1 or 0.5 of the outcome. This is what it happens in the beginning. But when there is momentum, with momentum, bro, with fucking momentum, you're putting maybe twice the input, you're putting twice the effort, and you're getting like 5 times the outcome. You're getting like 10 times the outcome. Because you have momentum, because you're already spinning. You're already in motion. You're already in fucking motion, bro. That's why. because you're already in motion. This is the truth to life. The more motion you have, the easier things get. The easier things are, the more confident you get, because you're like, oh wait, like, I can do this. This is easy for me. This is light work. And the more you start feeling like this is light work, the more light work it actually becomes, because it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. And this starts spinning upwards, bro. This becomes an upward spiral. And this is how real progress is made. This is how real change is made. This is how you change your reality. How you build your reality. This is how basically, bro, you live the life you wanna live. Thing is, it's not for most people, because most people, they've already given up here on the first step. Most people do not even dare to wish for things, or they only dream about them. Most people do not even dare to decide what they want. They don't dare, bro. They're just going with the flow. They're too afraid to decide what they want. They're just going with the flow. They're staying reasonable. Be reasonable. Be realistic. Be reasonable. Be realistic, bro. Most people fail here. Most people fail, like, on the first step, bro. You know, with with be realistic. With be reasonable. That's why you need to do this shit young. You need to do it young, bro. Because only when you're young, only age 15, 25. Only in this age, bro. You don't understand how powerful you are at this age. You really don't. You don't have the brains, you don't have the know-how, you don't have the skills, you don't have the setup, you don't have the connections, you have nothing. You are naked, bro. Naked. But you have the energy. You have the willpower, you have the ambition. You're not broken by the matrix yet. You're not broken yet, like this guy. Like this guy who's 28, 32, 44. You're not broken like him. You know why he's broken? He's tried over and over and over and over again. He's tried and he's tried and he's tried. And he's failed. And this broke him down. But not you. You are in this age and you're building your mindset. This is why it's important to build your mindset here, because if this guy had the mindset, and mindset is built, if this guy had the mindset, probably he wouldn't be broken down so much by the matrix and by the system. But he doesn't. He hasn't built it. Like everything, it's your decision, bro. You're responsible for the fact that you haven't built your mindset. This guy, he is responsible for the fact that he hasn't built his mindset. This guy here, he's responsible for the fact that he hasn't built his mindset. Look how small his hair is. He's like no brains, you know, no testosterone. He's responsible for the fact that he hasn't built his mindset. He's responsible for the fact that he hasn't tried his best. He's responsible for that fact. And you're responsible for what you're gonna do with this information I'm giving you. Now, 0.5, I wanna put a 0.5 here, bro. Because I want you to realize that with all of this being said, bro, with all of fucking this being said, point 5 is that no matter everything that I just said, it's still gonna be hard. You're still gonna have doubts. You are gonna fail. You are gonna have low moments. You're gonna question yourself. You want to quit. Probably you will quit some things. This is inevitable. Lows are inevitable, bro. Having low moments are inevitable. Like, you're gonna suck, bro. You're gonna suck. You're gonna be a jackass. You make mistakes. Awful and stupid mistakes that cost you a lot. This is the reality of life. And despite all of this, bro, despite all the effort you're gonna put in, despite all the effort you're gonna put in, there's no guarantees. There's no guarantees, bro. You're gonna succeed. That's life. You actually don't know. Maybe it's all for nothing. Maybe it was all a waste of time. You don't know. You don't know, bro. Because if you knew, why would you do it? If you knew, why would you do it, bro? When you know you can beat somebody up, you don't do it. When I know I can beat my sister, I don't do it. When I know I can go on the street and murder a girl, rape her and murder her, I don't do it. When I see you and I know I can beat you and I can dominate you, because I'm stronger, faster, and have more experience fighting, whatever, and have more, doesn't matter. I don't really want to do it. When I know a girl likes me, when I know a girl adores me and loves me, I don't like, yeah, I want to have sex with her and yeah, I want to see her. But it's not that urgent, because I already have it. You know? If you knew you could have it, you wouldn't want it. The fact that you want it is because it's uncertain. So the fact that you don't actually know if it's gonna happen, you don't actually know if you're gonna succeed. This is what gives flavor to life. This is the flavor, bro. Flavor. Maybe it's written like this, I don't know. This is the flavor to life, bro. This is what makes it interesting. Makes it interesting. Interesting. The pursuit, bro. This is the great pursuit. This is what gives you purpose. The fact that you don't know if you're actually gonna succeed, and the fact that there's no guarantees. This is what ultimately gives you purpose and meaning. So realize that If it was guaranteed, you wouldn't want to do it. And if it was guaranteed, there is no point to be alive. There is no point to be alive if it was guaranteed, bro. I really wanted to internalize that. And the last thing I'm gonna leave you with, bro, is this poem. This is my meditation. I'm giving you the sauce. By Charles Bukowski. Go all the way. This is what I'm gonna leave you with. Let me find somewhere I can copy it from. Here. And I'm gonna show you my meditation in a bit. But this is what I'm leaving you with. If you're going to try, go all the way. Otherwise, don't even start. If you're going to try, go all the way. This could mean losing girlfriends, wives, relatives, jobs, and maybe even your mind. It could mean not eating for 3 or 4 days. It could mean freezing on a park bench. It could mean jail. It could mean derision, mockery, isolation. Isolation is the gift. All the others are a test of your endurance, of how much you really want to do it. And you'll do it, despite rejection and the worst odds. And it will be better than anything else you can imagine. If you're going to try, go all the way. There is no other feeling like that. You'll be alone with the gods, and the nights will flame with fire. Do it, do it, do it, all the way. You'll ride life straight to perfect laughter. It's the only good fight there is. I'm gonna leave you with that, bro, because this is what makes my hairs like stand up. This is what makes me tinker. This is what gives me fire. This is my bro. This is my fire, to be honest. Every time I'm feeling doubtful, every time I'm feeling all these things, uncertain, doubtful, like I'm gonna fail, every time I fuck up bad, every time I make a mistake, every time I want to quit, every time I question myself, every time I have low moments, and every time I have high moments, to be honest, I go back to this. Bro. And let me share with you, actually. I have put together a little edit. I have put together a little edit that is like with sound, and it's the guy from the podcasts. I forgot his name, but he's reading it, and it's cool. Here it is. I wanted to listen to this one.
Roll the dice or go all the way by Charles Bukowski. If you're going to try, go all the way. Otherwise, don't even start. If you're going to try, go all the way. This can mean losing girlfriends, wives, relatives, jobs, and maybe your mind. Go all the way. It can mean
This is my music, bro. This gets me into flow state every time.
It can mean jail.
And I've put this picture of Andrew Tate looking mean.
Isolation is the gift. All the others are a test of your.
And I've put this because I wanna eternalize that look. This look, bro. With this music, and Alex Freeman, or whatever his name is, reading the poem by Charles Bukowski. This is what gets me in the mood. This is what gets me into flow state every time. This is my sacred thing, to be honest, and I'm sharing it with you right now.
All the way. All the way. You will ride life
Straight to perfect laughter. It's the only good fight there is.
dice.
or go
all
the way.
Charles Bukowski. If you're going to try,
Go all the way. Otherwise, don't even start. If you're going to try, go all the way. This could mean losing girlfriends, wives, relatives, jobs, and even your mind.
Go
All the way. Could mean not eating for 3 or 4 days. Could mean freezing on a park bench. Could mean jail. Could mean derision, mockery, isolation. Isolation is the gift. All the others are a test of your endurance. How much you really want to do it. And you'll do it, despite rejection and worse odds. And it will be better than anything you can imagine. If you're going to try, go all the way. There is no other feeling like that. You do it on guts, and the nights will flame with fire. Do it. Do it. Do it.
All the way.
You ride life straight to perfect laughter. You got the point, bro. This is the video for you. Now I'm gonna record another video specifically on this topic, on going all the way. Let me get my charger. It's been 1 hour so far. My hair is fucking tired, to be honest, but doing it for you. Let's go, bro. New Year's coming. It's the perfect moment right now. The days before Christmas and New Year's, to be honest, these 5 days are the perfect time to really decide your direction and your vision in life. Really make your identity. Decide who you're gonna be. Decide as who you're gonna live life. Like who are you? Decide who are you, bro. Cheers. You have a good one.